Good afternoon, friends. Is it necessary to interact with a cat, to pet and talk to it if it asks for it? Or is it not fundamentally important? This is a seemingly simple question, but I'll explain why it matters. Ignoring your cat's needs can have serious consequences. Let's delve into the feline psyche, into the field of zoopsychology, something well understood by experienced cat owners, perhaps even intuitively. The thing is, a kitten's period of intense maternal bonding is surprisingly short. A mother cat cleans her kittens, licking them extensively, including their rear ends, for a short time after birth. However, this intense nurturing phase is brief. The kitten receives endorphins and positive sensory experiences during this time, creating a temporary sense of attachment. This short period means that kittens don't develop the same level of dependency on their mothers as some other animals. This is usually the case in the wild. However, domestic cats' situation is vastly different. Once cats entered human environments, their needs began to change, developing a dependence not present in their wild counterparts. This is particularly true of cats raised with humans. When we get a kitten, we often shower it with affection, cuddling, and playing extensively. This provides an enormous surge of tactile and emotional bonding, an experience the cat intensely feels. As the kitten grows, our attention might wane, but the cat's needs don't diminish. Cats, unlike humans, don't experience a significant personality shift as they mature. They remain, in many ways, perpetual kittens. A year might pass, but the cat still possesses the same emotional needs developed through early interactions. These needs, fostered through human interaction, create a strong craving for the same feelings and sensations provided by its human companion. For example, I have a cat I found as a kitten, my first cat ever. He lived with me both at home and, for a time, in the office. He would jump onto my desk, and I would pet him, telling him how good he was. As he grew, my work demands increased, yet he continued to seek me out 3 times a day, even after 6 years. He demands this daily dose of affection. If I don't give him attention, petting, talking, showing affection, he becomes agitated, restless, and even aggressive toward other cats. This pent-up need manifests as nervous energy. The crucial point is that we've fundamentally altered domestic cats, not just the ones we adopt. This is easily seen in rescued kittens, even those from the first month of life who've had no human interaction. They instantly become clingy. This is because domestic cats now have a modified genome. We've essentially created a symbiotic relationship with them on a genetic level. This isn't merely a dependence on food or shelter. It's a deep-seated need for human companionship. This altered inherent need begins even before the kitten is born and is more prevalent in many domesticated breeds. While wild dogs and wolves may not exhibit this kind of intense human dependency, domestic dogs certainly do, and so it is with cats. Their different expression of this need sometimes masks its intensity, and the underlying cause of this behavior is often misunderstood. Cats, like dogs, suffer profoundly from a lack of this human affection. There's another important factor. When my cat demands attention, his behavior escalates. First, he might gently touch me with his paw, seeking attention. If ignored, he'll escalate, climbing onto my head. This mirrors how kittens get their mother's attention, by jumping, nipping, or even mildly aggressive behaviors, all signaling a need for attention. People often misinterpret this as aggression. It's actually a desperate plea for attention. If you don't respond to a cat's initial attempts to communicate their needs, they'll intensify their efforts. Some cats may resort to urinating or defecating outside the litter box, which can be caused by underlying health problems, but, in some cases, is a direct result of unmet emotional needs. This is a sign that they're trying to communicate to the best of their abilities, but are not getting the appropriate responses. It's crucial to remember that such actions are not inherently malicious, but rather desperate pleas for attention. This isn't a reflection of a bad cat, but a consequence of our alteration of their inherent needs. We've removed cats from their natural environment, making them reliant on us and, tragically, dependent on our emotions. We've taught them to love us, but not that humans are capable of neglecting their affection, leading to significant emotional distress in felines. We must fulfill the great responsibility we have when we take them into our care. They feel as intensely as small children when ignored.